What's good, artists? It's Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com here with another Artist Marketing 911. Artists, first of all, I want to take a moment and say thank you to each and every one of you that left a comment basically on my last video saying how these videos have affected your life and your career. I can't disclose the reason why I'm doing that quite yet, but it's going to be for something that's going to be very beneficial for you guys in the future, and I just want to say thank you for your contribution to that future project. That being said, let's get straight to the topic. My fellow peers, fellow rappers, MCs, singers, stop waiting to put your project out for sale. Put your project out for sale. Today I'm going to be making the case for why you should be looking at your albums the same way that I look at my beats. Your albums, even your physical copies of your albums are all real estate. They're digital real estate. And I'm going to explain to you the many benefits of doing this. And I'm also going to explain why you see many independent artists using this still as a means of income, another stream of income for themselves. Now, you and I know the consumption of music from a general consumer has changed. It's not what it used to be. A lot more people are streaming music than they are buying music. A lot more people are actually just having the digital version of your album rather than a physical copy. But that does not mean that you need to stop investing into these products. That does not mean that you need to stop putting your projects out for sale. I mean, it's generally accepted that CD sales are not what they used to be. Music sales are just not what they used to be. That's known. We know that. However, that does not mean that you do not look at that the same way that I look at my beats. I look at my beats as digital real estate. I look at that as opportunities to have a bit of passive income as I start to build my way to wealth. That being said, I'm going to explain to you why so many independent artists and a lot of mainstream artists still use physical copies of CDs and why they still sell music, because it's still a stream of income. Think about your favorite artist or your favorite rapper right now. Think about the last show that you went to. Preferably, I want you to think about an independent artist. Think about the last show you went to and think about, did they have merchandise? Yeah. Did they have CDs? Yeah. Have you ever sat there and asked yourself, well, if sales are struggling so bad, why are they still offering this as an income? And I'm here to tell you that one of the main reasons why they do this is because they understand the value of their product. Like I said before, each one of your albums, you need to treat that as if it's real estate, as if you bought another home in another city. Because every time that you go through the process and you put all that hard work into an album, your album's going to be up there forever. That's just income that you could just have at your disposal on a regular basis. And I know there's a lot of artists out there that are scared to even jump into the cycle. But when you understand the importance of your product and the value of your product, even if you can't see the value today, you will look at it from a completely different way. Now think about somebody that you're a diehard for right now. Now I got homies that are diehard Eminem fans. And I'll tell you right now, they're willing to pay $400-500 for an original copy of his Infinite CD, one of his very, very first CDs. By no means when that project came out was it worth $400. Well, in that situation, the value of that product is now relative to that need and that desire by that diehard. If somebody is a diehard fan of yours and they're willing to pay $20 for your CD and that's the only sale that you have, why would you say no to that purchase? I tend to believe that diehard fans are less concerned with the trends and how music is being consumed, and they're more in tune with the experience with you. They're more in tune with the authenticity of meeting you and the authenticity of having something that you touched or you signed or you gave to them. They're more enthused by having that in their possession. Now, I know there's many critics out there probably saying, man, don't tell these young rappers to put their projects out for sale. They're not ready. Well, what constitutes ready? When is the time going to be ready? Yes, putting out free product is definitely a trade that many artists use in order to get a fan base. But if it's your goal to be making a comfortable living as an independent artist, I'm telling you right now, the longer you wait, the longer you're going to prolong that. Yes, it can be an investment when you put out free material for the means of getting an audience, but it's only an investment when you have a plan. And I mean, wouldn't you rather know what the truth is in terms of what your actual fan base is all about at your point in time? If you sell one CD, do it. Why hesitate? Why sleep on that sale? I mean, if you have an opportunity to know what the real numbers are, we're not talking about social media numbers, we're not talking about follower counts, we're not talking about all these vanity statistics. If you know what people are willing to invest into you, you have a point to build from. You finally have a point to build from. Why would you sleep on that opportunity? Do not hesitate. If you never give yourself an opportunity to get paid, you will never see income from what you're doing. I mean, damn, even if you sell one copy, why not manifest that one copy into 2 copies? Why not figure out why did that one person purchase your project? I mean, even if it's your mama, why does she purchase it? Because she loves you and you're her son? Cool. Well, find somebody else is going to purchase it for the means of the music. And once you find that first purchase, you need to start asking questions very early in your career. Well, what drove you to my music? I don't know, man. Like, your voice is really unique and I like the stuff that you speak about and the beat selection is crazy. Now you start to see what your formula for selling is going to be. Your particular formula, not this universal one size fits all. It's not a hat. Now you know. When you ask these questions, you're getting down to the nitty gritty. Anybody will download a free song. Anybody will listen to it and be like, yo, that's dope. But what does dope mean to you? For somebody to pull out money of their hard-earned money out their pocket to invest into you, it says a lot about your product. It says a lot about you. It says a lot about them as well. But it tells you a lot about your product. Why not start figuring out a lot of these answers to your questions very early? You got to understand, music has a different value to different individuals. Now, the critics who are probably watching this video are saying, I would never buy somebody who just started rapping. I would never buy his project today. That's fine. That product is not for you. But maybe a 17-year-old who's just starting to rap has peers who are just starting to rap. Maybe he has peers in high school who were like, yo, I like that dude. And if he's starting to rap, you know what? I support him because I like him. Well, why not give him an opportunity to monetize his pull? Why not give himself an opportunity to monetize his skill? Yes, is his skill in development? It's going to always be in development. It's going to always be a work in progress. I don't think that there's a certain threshold that you need to wait for before you're able to sell. I do think you need to have a quality product. And like I said, quality and why somebody buys music is definitely relative to what they value. Now, let me give you an example. I got a homie named Cookbook. He put out a project called The Smell of Success, okay? Let me tell you why this is so dope, because I buy albums. He gave this one to me for free, good looking out. But check this out. This CD is a scratch and sniff CD. If you've never heard his music, you gotta admit, this is a dope, fantastically amazing idea. This is genius. That being said, I would buy it off of the strength of the smell is good. I would buy it off of the strength of that genius idea. Because to me, that's a quality product. Think about how many shitty products you bought from the 99-cent store. Think about how many times you bought batteries you've never heard the name brand before just so you can play your Xbox controllers. Did value mean a damn thing if that business only had been in business for 6 months? Did that mean anything? Or did you need to get to a product because you had a need? That being said, stop discouraging them from selling. I think there's a stigma in hip hop that says we got to give everything we own for free. We got to give our mamas and our daddies and our sisters. We got to give every damn thing we got, the shoes on our feet for free before we can even think about getting paid. And that's just not the way value works. That's not the way that life works. When you give genuine value, when something you do is valuable to another person and they want to compensate you for that value, you have to be open to receiving that particular blessing or that particular amount or whatever they want to pay you in. That being said, stop telling these young artists not to put their projects out. And young artists, stop telling yourself not to put that project out because you're not ready. I'll say this, if you have any doubt after watching this video, artists, about putting your album out for purchase, do this. Put your album out for purchase and then put your album up for free and give your fans the opportunity to make their choice. I've done it with many projects because some people feel like I should have to pay for no music. Especially not from somebody that just started. Cool. They get the free download. Some people say, you know what? I respect you on your grind. I respect you doing something out here that's positive. I want to support your grind. I have no problem paying 99 cents for your song. Give them the opportunity. But more importantly, give yourself the opportunity to see income off of your art form. Basic point I'm trying to make is stop lying to yourself. Stop prolonging the process. Get to it. If you only sell 10 copies, figure out why those 10 copies sold. And figure out how you can maximize upon that. Figure out how you can take advantage of those 10 fans. And when I say take advantage, I don't mean do them wrong. What I mean is take advantage of the new relationship that you build. Take advantage that you now have a particular base to judge from. Now you have a base that you can ask multiple questions to. Once again, free is only an investment when you have a strategy. These are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours. This has been another Artist Marketing 911, Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.